We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Love it. I hope we're recording that.
Hey, Fruit Loops, we recording now? Pretty good.
Let's go with it.
Finally.
All right, Don Ledford Automotive Center is celebrating the end of 2024 with their best deals of the year on their most popular Chevrolets, Buicks, and GMC vehicles. DonLedford.com and in person, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, where they say yes. Crews are still working that accident with injuries on the interstate. It's I-75 northbound at the 18-mile marker. It still has both lanes blocked, but traffic is able to move through there on the right shoulder. It is causing a backup northbound this morning, I-75. Also seeing a backup I-75 southbound as well. Traffic pretty slow go there around exit 20, so be aware of that as you drive this morning as we take a look at the Langley Roofing traffic cameras. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Cleveland State Cougar line.
And that's the street update from Bridget. Whether you're driving or walking, know it all.
Oh,
I like
you should have stuck with the intro. The outro was pretty bad.
It's a work in progress.
Why don't you do your work off the air? All right, Shelton.
Matt Moore, our fearless director, $100 in memory of his mother. Brent and Missy Matthews, that longtime givers as well, in memory of their parents have passed away, Philip and Sue Johnson, and Lawrence and Linda Matthews, who gave every year. And then Jason and Don Cox, $200.
Wow. Thank you. I saw Don at Brightly Central High School yesterday. Did the road show over there. It was tremendous. A great presentation. All right. I tell you what. We'll come back. We got about Fruit Loops will take about a 40-second break here and come back. We'll get an update from Brenda on all that's happening.
Do you need toilet paper? Sandpaper and Clean.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Want over-the-top selection and under-budget prices? Over 200 new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeeps, and Rams, all under budget. It's Jeep Adventure Days at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Get financing as low as 0% and discounts up to $12,000. Over 200 new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeeps, and Rams under budget. $12,000 off MSRP or 0% financing on new 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokees. Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
We'll be there at Life Care tomorrow morning for the finale of the Empty Stock. What now?
13 more days.
What's that?
We get our music back.
Oh,
no.
Come on.
No. Yes, tomorrow morning going to be a very special morning, as always, there at Life Care's Professional Development Center. We encourage you to come by in person. We'll be there from 6 to 10, or definitely tune in, mixtv.tv.
The holidays are here, and I can't think of a better gift for your loved ones or for yourself than a great night's sleep. Take advantage of holiday savings at Mermaid Mattress, and we can deliver free to you or your loved ones right up until Christmas Eve. Mermaid Mattress, where you'll always get a better mattress for a better price.
For today, we'll have sunny skies, a high of 49 and a low of 27 this evening. For tomorrow, cloudy skies, a high of 54 and a low of 30. And then on Saturday, partly cloudy during the morning, overcast by afternoon with a high of 58. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 26 degrees. Taking a look at the Central Heat and Air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4500. 541 or visit lambcon.us to find out more.
All right, our 12 Days of Christmas contest, Bridget. What a prize this morning. It's all presented by the Salvation Army of Cleveland. And listen up, Braves fans.
That's right. Today is day number 6, and today's prize is an autographed Ronald Acuna Jr. jersey, courtesy of Quantum Sports. So if you'd like a chance to win that, you can call or text right now, 423-614-6499.
Worth about 2 ACLs.
Quantum Sports. Hey, thanks, Mark Stewart. Quantum next to the all-new Elders Ace Hardware, former Cook's Plaza. All right, it's been a while. There's been a lot going on here on this next to last day of our 49th annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. Brenda Lawson, let's get on it.
Melissa Galbraith, $100. Lindsay Ownby, $100. Cleveland Tire Center, $500. Best One Tire, $500.
Andy Thompson, Big A.
Commissioner Mylan and Amy Blake, $100. Jonathan and Mason Pig, $100. Lakeview Community Church, $250. Headquarters Salon, $250. Samples Memorial Baptist Church, $1,000. Hannah Thurman, Caris Community Health, $100. Connie and Hank Hayden, $200. Bill Haney Meat Company in memory of Bill Haney, $250. Commissioner Cindy Slater, $500. Wholesale Supply Group, $2,800. Matt Moore in memory of his mom, Maxine Moore, who loved kids in our area, $200. First Baptist Cleveland, $5,000. The Beasley family, $300. Divergent Roads Counseling, $500. General Stephen Hatchett, $500. And Brent Missy Matthews in memory of their parents, Philip and Sue Johnson, and Lawrence and Linda Matthews, $100. And Jason and I think Don Cox, $200.
Wow.
For a total of $160,397.
My goodness, great. That deserves a hand. Wow. $160,397. Shelton, over to you.
Yeah, I mean, that's, we need to, again, simple math says 1,500 kids, $100 per kid is $150,000. It's going to be much more than that. So, I mean, we did the math the other night on the Bradley Cleveland game. It takes around 200 to 225, Brenda.
125. We've upped it.
So 125 per kid. So that tells you right there.
Inflation.
We've got to have close to $200,000 to make sure that this is done. And again, folks, this is for next year. We're the great thing about this is this is for this year. This is to pay this year. Sorry, folks, this is to pay this year. But 125. I remember when 100 was plenty. Now that doesn't get it done. So it's just trying to hit that 200 mark each and every year. There's no administrative cost to this. There's no logistic cost to this. There's really zero cost to this. This is a bunch of volunteers coming together to give a Christmas to 1,500 children. So with that, let's do Cleveland Insurance, $1,000. And then Mike and Kat Rakestraw, $100 in memory of her father, my cousin Ron Hill, and her sister, Susan Fennell.
That's so nice. Thanks to Cleveland Insurance and the Rakestraws. Shelton, you and Jimmy have been helping us every year for all these years, and we really appreciate it. All right, so we're going to take a quick break. We've got some special things happening here. So we're going to do sports here in just a second, and then we have we've got a special interview coming in, and they're here on the stand. And then we have a very special caller who's going to call in here in probably the next 10 minutes or so. You'll definitely want to be listening and watching. It's a dear, dear, dear friend of ours, and so we're going to do that. So stand by, everybody.
This news update is brought to you by Wright Pediatric Dentistry, now open in Cleveland on Paul Hub Parkway behind McAllister's, accepting new patients. Call Wright Pediatric Dentistry at 423-910-3055.
Great sale, great prices at the Town Squire. Larry and his staff are giving you a personal invitation to stop by this Christmas season.
Want over-the-top selection and under-budget prices? Over 200 new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeeps, and Rams, all under budget. It's Jeep Adventure Days at Crown CDJR Cleveland. Get financing as low as 0% and discounts up to $12,000. Over 200 new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeeps, and Rams under budget. $12,000 off MSRP or 0% financing on new 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokees. Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Hey guys, it's Dan from Crown.
Come down for the best savings of the year to celebrate the holiday cheer.
My name is Mark Road Truck. My job has me on the road a lot. When I decided to get a new EV, it was a no-brainer that Don Ledford is where I was going to go. The selling experience was fantastic. When I made the decision to buy the EV, I had heard concerns of what's called range anxiety. You've got a certain range you can go, and you got to charge up. The Chevrolet app is fantastic, and it really put my range anxiety at ease. I recommend Don Ledford to everyone because they treat you like family.
Ready? If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah. Thank you for Roger and Cindy, what they've done for the Empty Stocking Fund, and back in a second.
Now is the time to take advantage of 5 years interest-free financing when you purchase any Tempur-Pedic mattress set from this area's original Tempur-Pedic dealer, Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have sunny skies, a high of 49 and a low of 27 this evening. For tomorrow, cloudy skies, a high of 54 and a low of 30. And then on Saturday, partly cloudy during the morning, overcast by afternoon with a high of 58. Your current Milligan Vane temperature is 26 degrees. Taking a look at the Central Heat and Air radar, things are looking great out there.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of this aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
It's the CHI Memorial Sports Test. CHI Memorial Hello Human Kindness. Sports sponsored in part by Solutions Finance of Tennessee. If you need Christmas cash, see my buddy Ricky Hens, Greg Redmond at Solutions Finance. And they are a couple doors down from the new Elders Ace Hardware on Key Street. Ricky and Greg will help you there. Hey, Bill Belichick, the new head football coach at the University of North Carolina. It surprised a lot of people. And Belichick is Tar Heel Blue. NFL Thursday Night Football tonight. Rams, the 49ers, 8:15 on Amazon. SEC released their 2025 football schedule on Wednesday. A couple of highlights. Tennessee opens the season against Syracuse in Atlanta on August the 30th. They'll play Georgia, the earliest that they played them since 1995. They're going to play on September 13th. Other games, Texas will visit Georgia for the first time. But these are highlights now. Non-conference games involving SEC schools or teams includes Texas at Ohio State, LSU at Clemson, Michigan at Oklahoma. And just some highlights there. Middle school basketball last night. 6th grade games at Lake Forest. It was Cleveland Middle 6th grade girls over Lake Forest 31-13, and the Lake Forest 6th grade boys over Cleveland Middle 30-23. We are joined now by our friends from Keller Williams, Stephen Black, Brian Richardson. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are you, gentlemen?
We're doing really well.
You know, the
thankful.
Empty Stocking Fund has become so personal, Steve, for Keller Williams. Tell me why that is.
Well, number one, we believe in it. And years ago, Polly and I personally, because of our friendship with Brenda, we became shoppers. And we learned about the vision she had. And we, of course, easily embraced that. And then over the years, of course, we find out that others of our agents, like Brian and Cindy and others in our office, they were participating as well. And when we opened our office, we were looking for a community project that we could do collectively as an office of agents, and it was a no-brainer. So, and Brian's going to share some numbers in a little bit that when we actually began doing a more collective effort in that, I think numbers that's going to really be that we're very proud of.
Brian Richardson, when you come in every year, it's very personal to you. It's very personal to Cindy. It's to the entire team. But this is proof that when people come together like you guys do, man, there is power in that, isn't there?
Yes, there is, Steve. And so like Steve was saying, to kind of echo it a little bit, I first learned about the Empty Stocking Fund from just listening to the radio show, right? And every year when you all were doing this, and we made small donations throughout the years, and then when we became a part of the Keller Williams family, like Steve said, we were looking to be able to make an impact. And there's so many wonderful organizations, but what we were looking for was something that was here, home, that impacted what we do. And it just really, really became a mission for our office to try to raise as much money as we can. And hold on, I can't see as good as I used to. I got to pull out my back glasses here.
The
Hold
back
on.
glasses, I love it.
You see, right.
I love that.
Okay. So when we started to make this a collective effort, it was in 2015.
Wow.
And from that point, the very first year, we raised $3,000. Okay. And throughout the years, it has grown. So with this year's donation of $4,500 between the Richardson Group and Keller Williams,
wow.
We are now, if my math is right, from 2015 to 2024, we are now have raised a total of $45,000.
My God, I think that deserves a hand clap.
And
man,
and so
wow.
and so our next goal for 2025 will be to raise $5,000 to make it $50,000 over a 10-year time span.
Wow.
And we're very proud of it. But the most important thing, we've been participating, like Steve said, with the shopping, but we also do, come and help with the wrapping and, getting everything together. And every year Brenda is so generous in sharing with us and talking to us when our teams are there. And when it reaches a point that when children are asking for beds for Christmas, that there is a massive need. And I shared that with Keller Williams when we were with you. And I think I found you a really good solution for that. And I'll share that with you, later. But we're just super proud to be a part of it. And, God bless all of you and your family and Mayor Rowland and how it all come together. It's awesome. And we're just tickled to be a part of it, really.
Well, Brian, every time I see you and Steve come in, other times of the year, it's not as nice in my feeling. But boy, at Christmas, but what you do when you guys come in, and I know, Steve, it is so sincere. And this is Keller Williams. This is your guys' team. I mean, this is what you guys do.
Well, our agents, embrace it year round, to be honest with you. There's a lot of our agents that'll do a one-time gift when we put the plea out there, and there's others that will do X amount of dollars per closing throughout the year.
Really?
So
that's a great idea.
They are able to give a stronger amount and participate, and it's a constant reminder that the Empty Stocking Fund is there, and there's a goal for us to reach.
Brenda Lawson, what about this? Isn't that amazing?
It is amazing, and they do come and shop. They do come and wrap, and so we couldn't do it without our volunteers and people at Keller Williams, and we appreciate everything y'all have done for us. So
well, and that speaks to the planning aspect, which I think it really, Brian, becomes successful when people like yourselves have a plan for this. I mean, it's so important.
Well, yes, it is. And the great thing, and we always love coming to do this when Steve Shelton and his crew are here. And I hate that Brian Fretwell's not here today because I missed the elephant on the shelf thing.
Well, I know. I did too.
But it's phenomenal when you get to meet people throughout the community and you become not just business acquaintances, but you become friends with these people. And that just makes it all the more, the relationships that you develop. And that's the other thing that makes this so special.
That is. There's a lot of great relationships. Brian Richardson, Steve Black, Keller Williams. Thank you, gentlemen, very much.
Thank you
God
very
bless
much.
You. Merry
Thank
Christmas.
you. Thank you. Merry Christmas to y'all.
All right, we're going to have a very special call in just a moment. We've got the caller on the line, so we're going to do that in just a second. Take a quick break right here. 21 before the hour.
CHI Memorial offered his birthday.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
For more than 50 years, the Empty Stocking Fund has been a tradition in Bradley County with a mission to see that no child goes without Christmas. Last year, we were able to provide much-needed gifts for more than 1,200 kids in Bradley County. This year, the need is even greater. Please consider helping us as we share the love of Christ with our neighbors in Bradley County. The Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv Empty Stocking Fund fundraising drive is taking place December 2nd through December 13th. Learn more and donate online at mymix1041.com or mail your donation to P.O. Box 2370, Cleveland, Tennessee 37320. The WCLE Empty Stocking Fund is a registered nonprofit. All donations are tax deductible.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
Next to last day of the 49th annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. Call in 423-614-6499. Text in. Call the Volunteer Budapest Mix line. Text our Cleveland State Cougar line 423-614-6499. Or go online. So many people are doing that this year more than ever. Go to the website mymix1041.com. Well, I'm here with, of course, Stephen Shelton, Josh Rogers, our buddy Adam Lewis, Brenda Lawson, Bridget Forrester, and a man who I know loves the Empty Stocking Fund, and we miss him being here with us this year, is Dwayne Williams. Dwayne, good morning, buddy.
Good morning, guys. How are all of y'all doing? And Brenda, how are you putting up with all the guys this morning?
Brenda, he asked how you're putting up with all of us this morning.
Oh, I'm tolerating it. No, actually, it's been a good morning. They haven't been that bad. If we can keep them off sports and keep them on track, we're doing good.
That's right. Sorry, Dwayne. Hey, you're used to that feedback, aren't you? We got a little feedback in there. Hey, Shelton, we got Dwayne here on the line.
Dwayne, how you feeling, buddy?
I'm doing all right. I'm hanging in there, Shelton. Good to hear your voice. And Rogers, and who else was it? Was it Lewis?
Yes.
The other one that was in? Yeah.
He snuck in here. Dwayne.
And thanks for inviting me on this morning.
Absolutely. Hey, we're joined by Dwayne Williams. So, Dwayne, what would you like to say this morning? I know that you were so impactful and instrumental in our Empty Stocking Fund for many, many years.
Yeah, it's something that this community does that when I go and talk to other communities, when I did go down and talk to other communities, Chattanooga and around the area, they were always so impressed with our community doing something like this every single year and the number of kids we were helping. So it is something that makes this community very, very special.
Certainly so, Josh.
Instrumental. Dwayne ran the Empty Stocking Fund for like 2 years while you laid out with COVID.
That's
so,
right. That's
I mean,
right.
Dwayne.
3.5.
Yeah, Dwayne is the absolute man, and obviously, Dwayne, I love you, buddy, and miss you, and hope to see you real soon. And just thankful for Dwayne and the friendship that him and I and you and Shelton and Adam and Heartline have. I mean, got to go to the World Series game with him a few years ago, and experience all these different days with the Empty Stocking Fund over the years, and not just this, but everything else that happens throughout the year. And so being able to talk to Dwayne and have him in here on this day with us every year, every time we've come in for the Empty Stocking Fund, Dwayne was always here cutting up with us and giving us a hard time. And Dwayne and his wife would always make their donation on our day to help us out. And but listen, I love you, Dwayne, and so thankful for you, my friend.
Love all you guys too, and I know that the community appreciates everything you guys do all year long. There's so many other things that go on throughout the year. The Empty Stocking Fund, of course, being the biggest. But there's other things that people don't even know about that you guys participate in financially and giving of your time and your businesses. And that needs to be said too. It's just not a one-day hit for you guys. You guys are doing something all year long, so that's great.
Right,
The thing that I would like
go ahead, Dwayne. I'm sorry.
The thing I'd like to say this morning, I would encourage everybody to give to the Empty Stocking Fund, even if it's a small amount. Every child that's going to receive these presents on Saturday, it's just going to be something that is, it may be the only thing that they get. And so I think it's a very important thing to make sure that every child in this community gets a present of some sort. That's the way that we are in this community. We think everybody deserves to have something, and of course the city with spirit and all those things. It's just a great thing. And all the churches that participate with the Empty Stocking Fund, I know you had First Baptist in this morning. I know you've had probably tons in over the past 7 to 8 days. So it's just one of those things that everybody, this is the community event, and the finale Friday at Life Care is going to be just like it always is. It's a magical day, and to know that you gave to that will make your Christmas spirit all the way through the end of this month.
Dwayne, we love and miss you so much. There's just a huge piece of our office that's missing, and we feel that every single day. It is so good to hear your voice this morning.
I love you too, Bridget, and thanks for that. I mean, I don't want to get into a story or anything else, but I'm not there because I don't want to be there. Of course, last year about this time I was diagnosed with cancer, and I kind of got through most of that, and then toward the end of the summer I was re-diagnosed with brain cancer, and they said that nobody knows how much longer I'll be here. So I'm glad I got to be a part of this morning. And right now I'm kind of bedridden, and so I can't get out and come and be there in person. So I want people to understand it's not a lazy thing or I've had something else better to do. It's just a medical thing, and I would appreciate prayers from everyone. I know that the Sears, Pastor Gary and James Sears came to my home and prayed for me, and I've seen Wendy Hughes and so many other people that's come by and be well wishers, and of course Bridget, all of the staff that's come by, you and Steve and Ashley and Ryan and Austin and Gideon. So all those well wishers and people praying, I definitely appreciate that. But the main thing I called in for was the Empty Stocking Fund. I just want people to give. And Shelton, it's going to be a little lighter this year than normal. I'll donate $50 to your and Roger's Day.
Dwayne, how about this? How about I let you keep your 50 and I'll double it for you? I'll give 100.
And I'll double it too, Dwayne.
How about that? That's pretty good. That's pretty good on it, Dwayne.
So you gave 200 today.
Not bad.
Yeah. Well, let's make it 250.
You got it, buddy.
I still give my 50, and we'll make it 250.
You got it, buddy.
Adam Lewis, our buddy, I tell you, you would keep. I go back to when you would call in as EMA Public Information Officer during bad weather with Dwayne in so many cases.
Yeah, Dwayne, it's really good to hear your voice. We miss seeing you, miss hearing you. It's not the same without you, for sure. They've got Rogers cutting commercials now. It's awful. So you're definitely in our thoughts and prayers, and just really glad to hear you this morning.
Yeah. It's just sometimes I got my faith in Jesus, and we'll just get through this one way or the other.
Dwayne, our buddy Jamie Kyle, texted me, wanted me to tell you he loves you, and he's apparently they're listening over at the bank right now. So got a lot of people, I'm sure, that would love to let you know that they're praying. And Brenda Lawson, all those years with Dwayne, and Dwayne was here when you and I joined up together with this cause, and I
He was my 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock buddy.
AM or PM?
AM. We were, remember you never came in till 7, but we were always here at 6. I could count on Dwayne to be here and have everything ready, but I miss you, buddy. Love you.
I miss you too. Love you.
You
Well,
guys had Dwayne had a working relationship with Brenda Lawson years and years ago before radio, and so yeah, buddy, I tell you, Dwayne, we pray for you every day, and you and Karen, and I call on this community today to make Dwayne and Karen Williams an object of your prayers in your churches this Christmas season. And Dwayne, anything else you want to add, buddy?
Yeah, your mother's been a big help to me. It's all, your mother and Larry Charles. I want to give them a shout out because they keep in contact with me, keep my spirits up, and so I appreciate them. I appreciate anybody that prays for me. Like I said, I trust in God. I know that whatever happens, it's going to be all right.
Well, and that is, Dwayne, you're, as I know, as you and I have shared together, your relationship with the Lord Jesus Christ, which everything is all right, isn't it?
Yes. So the call wasn't about me. The call was about the Empty Stocking Fund. I want to make that apparent here at the end. So please, if you want to give 10 or 20 or 50 or 100, all of that will make a big difference for these kids and a big difference for the continuation of the Empty Stocking Fund. And these guys work hard. They give their time to come in and call people out and have fun and those type of things. So it's fun, but it's also a serious thing at the end of the day that these kids can have something for Christmas and they grow up and they know the love of Christ because the community rallied around them. I love all of y'all, every single one of y'all in that room. So I appreciate the opportunity to be able to call in and at least speak for a few minutes during this time.
Love you, Dwayne.
Yeah, buddy.
You're always welcome, and I really appreciate you calling in, Dwayne. God bless you, and God bless Karen, and Merry Christmas.
Go Braves, Dwayne.
I want to say to my wife, she's been tremendous through all of this. She's somebody that I couldn't have done this without.
There's no doubt. There's no doubt about it. Dwayne, yes, your wife is, Karen Williams, just incredible. And your whole family. My goodness, you've got a wonderful family, your daughters, and you're proud of that grandson. And
Oh, yeah. My daughter stepped up. They came into town multiple weekends since this has been going on. My grandson is been here a couple times, and I've got the best brother-in-law, laws I should say, Todd and Mark, and the best in-laws, the Davidsons, and I can't. I'm blessed beyond with that aspect of this.
Dwayne Williams, our team member from now on. Dwayne, thank you very much, and Merry Christmas, buddy.
All right, love you guys, and good luck, and continue to kick butt on getting some money today.
That's right. We love you, buddy. Thank you, Dwayne. Karen, thank you.
All right.
God bless
All right,
you. That's tough. It's tough.
I'll never forget the first year you couldn't do the Empty Stocking Fund, which was a blessing to this community. But
It was a gift.
Dwayne called me after the first 2 days, and he said, "I need to talk to you." And I said, "Okay." He said, "How am I doing?" And I said, "Do what?" He said, "How am I doing?" I said, "Well, how are you doing?" He's like, "No, with the Empty Stocking Fund." I said, "You're doing great, Dwayne. You know, it's always a slow start, and you just kind of grow from there." And he said, well, I just don't want to mess it up. I said, well, Dwayne, luckily for you, Steve has made the bar so low that this thing should not be a problem. Should not be a problem for you to. But he took, Brenda, he took it so serious. Yeah. He was so locked in every morning. And he truly loves this community.
And that year that he did it the entire time, because Steve had COVID for 7 months. I think that was the year we raised the most money that we did.
That's right.
I mean, it was it was huge, and Dwayne was all a part of that. And
he led it.
There is not another person in this world that I enjoy talking sports with, and talking Braves baseball with, and going to games with, and. I'm very thankful to be able to do that radio show on ESPN every 4 days a week. And, our my co-host, Andy Morris, I was supposed to be the co-host, and Dwayne was going to be the main guy. And so every time I go on that show and do the show, all I just try to do is just make him proud. And I love him to death.
All right. We're gonna take a quick break. We do have more waiting, but I know Dwayne would agree with me that this is the most important thing about Christmas. The Brooklyn Tabernacle Choir.
I give him, poor as I am, if I were a shepherd.
Hello and Merry Christmas from Lee University. I'm Kristen Grisham, and on behalf of Lee, we wish you and yours a wonderful holiday season.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
Morning flurries. The return of special traditions like candied bacon, a warm, cozy fire, special gifts to open, and cinnamon raisin biscuits home for the holidays. All wrapped up and shared with good people. This season, unwrap the holiday goodness of Hardee's. Our gift to you, breakfast now served till noon.
Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Wake up, sleepyhead, get up and play. Everything's yellow, it's a beautiful sight. Sunbeam showers makes everything right. Come on now, let's get away.
Make every day brighter with the sunny southern goodness of Mayfield Dairy.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Just wanted to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas. Visit us at cleveland-nissan.com. We can help out with all your Christmas needs. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
This is Roy Michael Roman with RMR Legal PLLC, Cleveland's newest hometown 24/7 law firm for all your legal needs. Give us a call at 423-528-8484.
Hey everyone, Nicole Mooreshead, Marketing Director for Hardee's here with you to wish you a very Merry Christmas from our Hardee's family to yours. Thank you to all of our amazing customers who continue to visit us day after day, year after year. We are so thankful for you, and we look forward to serving you made from scratch, handcrafted, all-day goodness in the new year.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit
through the gift of toys, and that's how it all started. And that's still today the foundation of everything that we do here at Christmas time and the Empty Stocking Fund, is that children will find a place in their heart for our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. That is what started it in 1945. And so that when you give this morning, you are giving really to that. And you are giving to hope and to love. And there is a hope this morning. And so many of you this morning, you're down, you're sad. There's issues. There's a hope in Jesus. And that is what this entire campaign is all about. That is the foundation of this entire campaign. We're going to take about a 30-second break and come back with more in a moment. This hour of the 49th Annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund, brought to you by our friends at Zaxby's. Bridget, what's happening tonight at Zaxby's?
That's right, a big spirit night tonight at Zaxby's. So come on out and join us there at Zaxby's. This is their 25th Street location, so between 5 and 8. If you mention the Empty Stocking Fund, 10% of their sales will be donated to the Empty Stocking Fund. So this is the 25th Street location of Zaxby's. I'll be there with the live broadcast as well. Come by and have dinner between 5 and 8 and mention the Empty Stocking Fund.
All right, we're Austin, I'm coming back in 30 seconds here.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Milligan Vane.
.com. The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making the top of your house the best it can be. Visit bestbuymetalroofing.com.
The best mix, the best variety. WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens.
We welcome you back in. It is the 49th Annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. The happiest man anywhere is Paul Davis, Executive Pastor at Westwood Baptist Church. Big North Carolina fan. You've got a brand new football coach. Is that right? That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, we do. Kind of a big deal.
The greatest coach in NFL history is coming to Chapel Hill.
Yes, minus the greatest quarterback to ever help him to be the greatest coach in history, Tom Brady.
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but I know you're here for the Empty Stocking Fund. We're here to talk about Westwood Baptist Church. But what do you make of this? You're a true North Carolina fan. What do you make of this?
Yeah,
hire?
at first I thought it was clickbait on the internet when all of that started, and then I started listening to the pundits. I was over there last week for the North Carolina-Alabama game that didn't go so well, but I was talking to some of the locals, and the scuttlebutt was kind of big there. And the big deal is, and Pastor and I were just talking about this, is his request was to take North Carolina from $4 million in NIL money to $20 million, which would put them in the top 10 of schools of NIL money, which evidently Michael Jordan and some of the other alumni and donors are going to contribute to get him there, and which I really don't like. It feels a little, it is what it is, and we've got to learn to play that game. But his dad coached at North Carolina, not as the head coach back. He was born actually in Nashville, so he's a Tennessee guy, and then just got
still lives
sent
over
up
there.
Yeah, but his dad coached there, and there's a picture of him sitting in the stadium when he was 4 or 5 years old, and so they're making a big deal of him coming back home. So it'll be just the most awesome thing ever, or it could be the biggest train wreck ever. So,
Steve Black, your buddy with Keller Williams, just sent me a roll tide and sent that out to you. So,
yes, yeah.
That's where we do
I
the
don't
gator
know.
chomp now.
Yeah.
Well, I want to.
Right on.
I have to mention that. Pastor Steve Smart's here at
Yes.
Westwood Baptist. Pastor, how are you?
I'm well. Glad to see. I was wondering how much Paul contributed to that NIL
yeah.
fund there.
Yeah. My basketball tickets were not cheap, so I paid something on that.
Yeah, something on that.
So I'm part of bringing Bill in.
Yeah, exactly. A very small part. Maybe the cameras that spied on the other teams.
Yeah,
back
right.
In 07,
Yeah, exactly.
He bought a vest.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. That's sweet.
I didn't know if he was going there because he wanted his girlfriend to finish college, and so I didn't know.
23 years
so,
old.
Yeah.
Speaking of May, December, my God, I mean, that's Pastor Smart,
Yes.
Westwood Baptist Church.
Yes.
Every year you tell us what's happening at the Christmas season at Westwood. What's going on this year?
Every year I tell you, and you forget. And
Well,
we're gonna do it
What are
every
you
year.
talking about?
So we got a website, so you won't.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
That's
so
fine.
this Sunday night we've got our Christmas program. That's at 5 o'clock. We're open to the community. And of course, our big thing that we try to do for the community during Christmas time is our Christmas Eve service. Right. And that's at 5 o'clock on Christmas Eve. We do it every year. And it's just a real special time. Gives everybody a chance to gather in and really get our hearts directed on that Christmas Eve day. So get ready for the next following day.
And it's, Paul, I mean, Westwood's place in this community goes back so many years, and, the Christmas season is just so special at Westwood, isn't it?
It has been. It just throughout the years, just growing, being at the church all my life, is every, you looked forward to the Christmas Eve service, and just never knowing that, if 20 people would show up or, 500 or whatever the number. And it just is an opportunity for our families in the community to come in and really focus in before all of the chaos breaks out on Christmas morning, to just be reminded of the reason, for the season. And so we take pride in presenting that. And Pastor and myself and some of the other pastors just try to just make it a time that people can reflect on the main thing and just be reminded of the joy in spite of what you were saying a few minutes ago. There are a lot of people who are going through difficult times, and these seasons are going to be the first. This Christmas is going to be the first Christmas without a loved one, or around the table or whatever. And so we try to not only elevate the reason for the season, but be sensitive to those who are walking through this season with struggles, such as we talk about with the Empty Stocking Fund and the challenges there. That we want to be a part of giving them toys. But we also want to be a part of giving them the hope through Christ Jesus that will outlast those toys and all the other things that they have definite needs for. And so that's the beauty of the journey of the Empty Stocking Fund, and how Westwood and other churches and folks in our community just get to invest back in it. And so I think that's just, we're part of a Thursday morning prayer group that has been going on. The pastor started for our pastors and ministry leaders when COVID was taking place. We do a Zoom meeting every Thursday morning. And one of the things that we pray for is our community and the blessing over our community, and how God has just used our community to love well and to serve well. And this is just another component of that we want to be participants in.
Pastor, what do you say to those people who are struggling this holiday season?
Yeah, so I think you said it earlier, we have a reason to have hope. And that's in Christ. And, we can't, this life, Jesus said, this life you're going to have troubles. You're going to have difficulties. You're going to have hardships, but don't lose heart. I've overcome the world. And that is our hope. That's our peace. And as we've been walking through, for the month of December, we walk through the themes of the Advent, and we look at different things and from the scriptures. And this particular year, we've been going through Psalms, and this next Sunday we'll be looking at joy. Well, we've looked at all those themes, and now we're coming up, and we're realizing really the central focus of all of those aren't the experiences that we have in this moment. The theme behind all of it is that which Christ offers us, which is never ending, never changing, and it's the only thing really we can count on. And so when life becomes in despair and difficult and lonely, Christ is the answer, and He's the one who's come to give us that.
Paul Davis, Westwood Baptist and the Empty Stocking Fund. Let's talk about that. I know you've helped us for so many years, and we appreciate it.
Sure. Since for a number of years, but in particular since Pastor Steve has been there, we have what we call strategic partnerships, and that would be through like the Caring Place, Isaiah House, and other entities that are local, and then just branch out into statewide and actually global as well too, as we look at that. And so we look at this as an opportunity to strategically partner with the Empty Stocking Fund. And so what we did is, to our staff's great excitement, is we canceled staff meeting one day and went over to Miss Brenda's place and wrapped some gifts, during the time that we would be having staff meeting. And so we wanted to invest that way, but then also we brought a check this morning for $1,500 from I gave it to to Miss Brenda,
Yeah.
because I knew it would never get there if I gave it to you.
It goes over there.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
goes over
yeah,
there.
Yeah.
We had to pull it out of the NIL money.
Yeah. So our youth pastor is not going, not going to get a new computer next year, but.
Well, we thank the world of Westwood. And hey, Paul, how do people get all the information about Westwood Baptist?
Well, our website is westwoodlife.org. Westwoodlife.org, and of course we're placed at 4001 Georgetown Road, right in the midst of the hustle and bustle of progress. That our I'm going to couch it in a nice way. That our
of course.
That our leadership, though, years ago, as we prayed over where we would need to relocate because we were landlocked where we were at Peerless Road, and through God's provision and opening the doors for us, gave us this piece of land that's in the northwest part of Bradley County, which is one of the fastest growing, and they knew that that's kind of how it was structured. And so we're blessed to be probably one of the, it just feels like, if it's not, the highest traffic count if you ever try to get out, in Bradley County. And so we want to serve the whole county, but in particular where God has placed us there. Right. That's our backyard. And so,
Pastor, I'll give you the final word here.
Well, we're just thankful. I was thinking with regard to the Empty Stocking Fund, I remember as a kid coming up and visiting my sister. And, of course, they went to Reverend Littlefield's church and were involved in that. And we'd gather in that warehouse, and they had rows and rows of toys, and we'd separate them. And that was just always a highlight, even as a kid, for me to come up. And now to be able to be a part of it in this context, we're very thankful.
You didn't steal any of those toys as a child, did you?
No.
Now's the time to repent, right?
Maybe one or two. I was always in prayer.
As I've said many times, he proves again the only executive pastor is not accepted the Lord. So we're still waiting. Thank you,
Well, we
gentlemen.
continue to pray for your salvation. So
Thank you very much. Well, I went to your preschool. So,
yeah, and we helped you to exit.
Yes,
And then we brought you in.
Yeah. You brought my diploma.
Your diploma in, yeah.
I was there through 6th grade, and
Yeah.
God love you, it was fun. Paul Davis and Pastor Steve Smart, thank you
Steve.
very much.
Thank you, Appreciate
Want
it.
to say hello to my buddy Andrew Densmore, representing Publix this morning.
Hey,
Andrew,
how's it going, Steve?
how are you, buddy?
Hey, I'm doing good. Happy to be here.
Well, listen, I know you've had a little change personally, but you're so much part of. Tell us what's happening with you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Well, so if anybody doesn't know, I've probably gotten 150 text messages, but I just moved down to the Ooltewah store to work at getting them going in the right direction. It's a great store. We just bought the plaza, so it's a great area. So. Doing good for Ooltewah, growing sales. Patricia came up here. Jennifer was happy that she got to move back. She can go and harass her at the store now. And, but yeah, Publix was really kind to me. It was very clear that my community involvement just gets to double into 2 areas.
Yeah.
And so I'm happy to be here in Cleveland, happy to be working with everybody, happy to sit here with everybody in this room today, and happy to be given to the Empty Stocking Fund because it's such an amazing thing to do.
I do want to talk about that because Publix is known for their charitable endeavors throughout the year, really. And, of course, Publix says where shopping is a pleasure. But I know for Publix and the way it was started, Publix is it's a pleasure to give.
It is.
Is that right?
It is. It is. It's a pleasure to give. We were actually, on top of my personal gift today to the Empty Stocking Fund, we were happy to hear that we gave $11 million yesterday to Habitat for Humanity all over our 8-state area.
Wow.
Including a house that we're fully funding in Chattanooga and a project that we're half funding in Cleveland. So both areas, we were able to get both of those monies. And so I'm really excited. And then as we go into the first part of the year, we'll hear about some donations to our Everglades Restoration Project in Florida, and then just our classic food for sharing and food for hunger that we do during the holidays for everyone. So very blessed to be an employee-owned company that gives back to its community.
Well, Andrew, you've made such an effort here in Cleveland. I mean, if they want to see, I guess, on a daily basis, come to Ooltewah, but you're still heavily involved here.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you, Steve. And everybody in this room does such an amazing impact. And Steve, you're a catalyst for how much this community does. And so, yeah, if anybody needs me, I'm right down there. Patricia's taking over up here. If it was really, really good, it was me. If it was bad, it's Patricia. Come visit me at Ooltewah. That's just how it goes. But no, like I said, I'm just happy we're kind of triangling this area. And yeah, it's just a pleasure to be a part. And I appreciate all that Brenda's doing. I mean, all that we're doing in Cleveland. I mean, we talked about the city with spirit. We talked about giving. I'm driving to Coy Middle to drop off Taylor this morning, and we're listening to you on the radio, and she's like, this is a great, and I was like, guess what? I'm going to stop by there later and give money from us.
Yeah, it's
and so it's just, whether it's $5, whether it's $500, I'm always, I feel blessed. I'm shocked at how much we can give in just a week here in Cleveland with all the things going on with everybody. The outpouring is always amazing. So
people love this is the best community in the world, and I'm often asked, how's Cleveland and Bradley County so blessed? Why?
Mm-hmm.
Even back to the recession, other times, I believe it's the Lord honors giving. I really do. And these are the givingest people in the world. Andrew, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate
And
it.
I challenge everybody, give from your heart today as we start to wrap up. It is. We are in the best little city, and we're in the best county with the best people anywhere. And so I'm privileged to be a part of it with all you guys.
Thanks to Andrew
Good.
and our friends
Thank you,
at
guys.
Publix. Thanks to Westwood Baptist Church. Going to take a quick break right here. It is 14 after 9. This hour, Bridget, of our WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. Next to last day, we wrap it up tomorrow at Life Care, is brought to you by Zaxby's. Remind us what's happening at Zaxby's this evening.
Yeah, big spirit night tonight at Zaxby's on at 25th Street here in Cleveland. So come have dinner between 5 and 8. Mention the Empty Stocking Fund. 10% of their sales will be donated back to the Empty Stocking Fund. That's tonight from 5 to 8 at Zaxby's on 25th Street.
No more varicose or spider veins. No.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
For more than 50 years, the Empty Stocking Fund has been a tradition in Bradley County with a mission to see that no child goes without Christmas. Last year, we were able to provide much-needed gifts for more than 1,200 kids in Bradley County. This year, the need is even greater. Please consider helping us as we share the love of Christ with our neighbors in Bradley County. The Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv Empty Stocking Fund fundraising drive is taking place December 2nd through December 13th. Learn more and donate online at mymix1041.com or mail your donation to P.O. Box 2370, Cleveland, Tennessee 37320. The WCLE Empty Stocking Fund is a registered nonprofit. All donations are tax deductible.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
What's your biggest investment? Probably your home. The roof over your head. If it's time to repair or replace your roof, the pros at Langley Roofing are here to help. See a loved roof? Chances are it's a Langley.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one. And there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great. And their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Did you know that 6,100 students under the age of 18 vape for their very first time every day? It's time to make a change. Escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Mix 1041 as well as ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Tennessee at Ohio State next Saturday night, a week from Saturday in Columbus. All the action is presented by TVFCU. Well, right now, we're joined by Howard Millsaps with an Independent Insulation Services. Howard, good morning, buddy.
Good morning. How are you, Steve?
I'm doing good. Well, first, I know you're here about the Empty Stocking Fund, but I do want to talk about what's happening with the business. What's the latest? What's going on?
just trying to keep moving forward. This time of year is generally a little slower for us, and this year has been amazing.
Great.
The only challenge is all the weather patterns.
Yeah, well, and I know at one point you were hiring. Are you still hiring people, looking for people?
I'm still looking for some experienced guys, yes, sir.
So what does that look like? I mean, who are specifically, what are you looking for?
We need some guys that have an understanding of building construction, some understanding of building science with a little bit of insulation background, and we can do the rest from there.
Yeah. And how do they reach out to you if we got some folks interested?
You can go to our website, independentinsulationllc.com. There's an application there, and or just call me, 423-716-3762.
Well, Howard, I know children are very important to you, and I know that you wanted to come in and talk about the Empty Stocking Fund. So tell me a little about that, what this means to you and why you're here this morning.
Well, you know when the Girl Scouts knock on the door and they're selling their cookies and you just can't say no?
Yeah. I know exactly.
Children did not ask to be brought into this world. All right? They're given to us. And they're given to us to take care of and nurture. And if we can't do that, what good are we?
That's right.
Independent insulation, it's not a whole lot, but it's what we could do this time of year right now. We'd like to present a check for $500 to the Empty Stocking Fund.
That's a lot, thank you.
And I don't have the money to do a challenge or anything, but I do want to say, with the thousands of businesses in Cleveland and people and all the farmers and everybody, with all the money that's in Cleveland, this is the time of year that if you don't show reverence to anything else, do it this time of year and give to something to help these children.
Amen. Howard, that is tremendous, and I can't thank you enough. Howard Millsap's Independent Insulation Services, and just, remind everybody of your website and how to get in touch with you, and not only for hiring, but for what you can do for people.
Sure, if you've got something we can help you with, we're more than just an insulation company, so we deal with a lot of moisture remediation, things like that, a lot of building science education with us. So if you have an issue, you can call us at 423-716-3762 or visit the website, independentinsulationllc.com.
Thank you, Howard. Merry Christmas, buddy.
Yes, sir. Merry
We'll
Christmas.
say hello to another friend of ours here in a second, but first I want to say good morning to Cleveland Mayor Emeritus Tom and Sandra Rowland. They're watching this morning, and Tom wanted me to tell Dwayne Williams he and Sandra so moved by that phone call a few minutes ago. Well, our buddy Bob Bevins here with Witt's Frozen Custard. What's going on, Bob?
Oh boy, Christmas tree cake, Witzers, scoops, all kinds of things. But it's been a great year at Witt's. You guys have been a big part of that. Thank you so much. And, for sure.
Happy to know. I know you've got a big contest announcement right now. Tell us what's going on.
We do. We do a monthly contest, giveaway, office custard pick me up every single month, and we've been doing that with you guys, I think, since August or so. But we are announcing the winner for that today. A couple things I do want to say is congratulations on almost 50 years of Empty Stocking Fund, incredible legacy and all that. Monday night also we've got 24/7 movement over at our place for Spirit Night. They're great organization,
Love
Dillard's.
them.
Yeah, Dillard's phenomenal people, phenomenal movement, and that's Monday night. But for today, our winner, announcing the winners, those who come out and tag every month, tag their business. We're bringing a custard party to Green Acres this month.
Acres!
Yes,
There we
absolutely.
go.
Yep.
You hear that, Green Acres?
That's
So,
right.
that's great, man. They deserve that. They are so busy and working so hard and doing so many wonderful things. They've got the Christmas tree sale out there.
That's right.
For the FCA and other organizations. So, well, Bob, thank you so much, buddy.
Absolutely,
Thanks
guys.
for coming.
Absolutely,
We
thank
really,
you.
really appreciate it. We're going to take a quick break right here. And when we come back, our friend Claudia Parker is going to join us. Stand by from Scooter's Coffee, the official coffee of Mixed Morning.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Welcome to Infinity of Chattanooga. With an expansive inventory of new, used, and certified pre-owned Infinity products, make sure Infinity of Chattanooga is on your list of places to shop when it's time for your next vehicle. Sporty coupes, comfortable sedans, and spacious SUVs. Infinity of Chattanooga has it all. Shop online at infinityofchattanooga.com or take a test drive at Infinity of Chattanooga, just off I-75 at the Lee Highway exit.
This is Roy Michael Roman with RMR Legal PLLC, Cleveland's newest hometown 24/7 law firm for all your legal needs. Give us a call at 423-528-8484.
I'm Clark Campbell. I've lived here in Cleveland, Tennessee for 24 years, and I'm so proud that I get to shop for my business to get my truck right here in my town. One of the most intimidating things in the truck buying process is you just don't want to talk to people sometimes. Don Ledford Chevrolet just isn't that place. And that's my favorite thing about this property is you just feel like a friend. There are a lot of options when it comes to dealerships in Cleveland and the Chattanooga area. This is going to be the first place I go to every single time.
Ready? If you want cool lawyers in Southeast Tennessee to represent you, it's Logan Thompson. We're cool and we get results.
All right, let's do it again.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jamie from Duracell. From our Duracell family to yours, happy holidays.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Vols, Braves, Falcons, Bulldogs, and more of your favorite teams. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
This is John Davis at Kia Cleveland wishing you a Merry Christmas, and I really just want to say, ho, ho, ho!
Hi, my name is Addison and I am from Bradley Central. Vaping nicotine has become a serious issue in our schools. Over 40% of high school students have reported that they have used a vape, and the number is only rising. It's time to escape the vape.
Escape the Vape is a partnership to prevent teen vaping, presented by ATS The Bridge, Bradley County Schools, and Cleveland City Schools.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
For over 45 years, Mermaid Mattress has been blessed to be part of this community.
We've shared good times and we've shared tough times, and we've even seen our families grow together.
From all of us at Mermaid Mattress, we want to wish you and yours a very happy holiday season.
We want to say Merry Christmas with a very special offer.
Right now, you can receive a free fully adjustable base upgrade with select Mermaid mattress sets during our Black Friday sales event going on now.
And that's only at Mermaid Mattress.
Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
First Baptist Cleveland, $5,000. The Beasley family, $300. Divergent Roads Counseling, $500. General Stephen Hatchett, $500. Brent and Missy Matthews, in memory of their parents, Lawrence and Linda Matthews, and Philip and Sue Johnson, $100. Jason and Don Cox, $200. Cleveland Insurance, $1,000. Mike and Kat Rexstraw, in memory of Ron and Susan Hill, $100. Anonymous, $200. Richardson and Group and Keller Williams, $4,500. Dwayne and Karen Williams, $250. Anonymous, $100. Westwood Baptist Church, $1,500. James Densmore, $500. Independent Insulation, $500. and Cleveland Medical Group Managers $500. Brings our total to $169,547.
Wow. What a great total to go into the final day tomorrow.
Yes, final day. So if you haven't given to the Empty Stocking Fund, tomorrow is the final day to give. So we appreciate everybody that has given, and we hope that tomorrow you can help us reach our goal.
That's right. That's right. We'll be live at Life Care Center's Professional Development Center tomorrow on Keith Street from 6 till 10 tomorrow morning. Lots of school choirs joining us. Going to be a very special morning. We encourage you to stop by or tune in here on Mix 104.1, mixtv.tv as well. And just a reminder, call or text in your pledges throughout the day, 423-614-6499, and donate online at mymix1041.com. Brenda, we'll see you tomorrow morning.
See you tomorrow.
All right, and to wrap up the show this morning, we have Claudia Parker, Scooters Coffee, on the line. Claudia, good morning.
Good morning, and congratulations to you all. What an awesome amount of money that you all have raised for the kiddos in Bradley County. That is just wonderful. I love to hear that.
Yes, we so appreciate each and every one who has given. Claudia, I know that you and Danny have as well. We so appreciate you guys, and of course, Scooters Coffee. Tell us the latest. What's happening there at Scooters?
Well, our once-a-year promo is going on that deals with our gift cards. So that is by $25 in gift cards, you get $5 on us. This promo is going on through the end of the year, which I can't even believe is less than 3 weeks away.
Yes.
But that is good for any increment. So if you buy $100 worth of gift cards, you're going to get $20 free. Now, the beauty of this is not only that you're getting this $5 on us, but if you want to buy $100 in gift cards and you want that broken up into $25 increments and then one $20 gift card, we can make that happen for you. If you want to combine the $25 with the $5 free on one gift card for a $30 gift card, we can do that. Just let our baristas know when you order how you want that done. That is, again, just till the 31st. We only do this from Black Friday until New Year's Eve once a year. So if you want a discount on those gift cards, even if it's just for you and you want to load them up in your app and keep it for you, get that $5 free, absolutely, I encourage you doing that.
That's a great gift idea. Maybe if you know someone that swings by Scooters every morning on their way to work, that is a great idea for them. Claudia, I know you all have teamed up with Hasbro for these Candyland-themed drinks for the holidays that have been a huge hit.
Oh, they are so adorable.
Yes.
All of the merchandise in store is adorable. The cups are adorable. The drinks are phenomenal. They have been flying out of the stores. We do have Candyland merchandise that you can purchase. We have dog toys in the store, ornaments. We have 40-ounce stainless steel tumblers that are about a $30 price point, if I'm not mistaken. And then we have even a smaller stainless steel kids tumbler. So, again, great teacher gifts, great for your hairstylist, great for a last-minute stocking stuffer. And those are going pretty fast, and there's only a limited number of those. So if any of your listeners have been putting those off, definitely swing by and get that because they are going fast out of the warehouse in Omaha. Not just out of our store, but they're going out of the warehouses pretty fast.
Yeah, so Austin that we work with here, his wife Devin bought one of those dog toys, and it is absolutely the cutest thing. She brought it in for all of us to see. It's adorable.
Isn't it fun?
It is.
Yeah, we love our dogs and our pets. So we always give you a free pup cup if you happen to come through with your dog or cat, or we've even had chicken and horses come through, believe it or not.
Wow.
I want to remind all of your holiday listeners, or all of your listeners, about our holiday hours. Sorry about that. We are closed on Christmas. We want all of our employees to be able to enjoy that day. Christmas Eve, we are closing at 5 o'clock, and New Year's Eve, we will close at 6. Those hours are posted in our stores. So just make note of that. I don't want anybody to, want to swing through at the last minute on Christmas Eve and be disappointed because we're closed. We do have some holiday hours so that our all of our employees can enjoy the holiday.
It's Claudia Parker with Scooters Coffee. I know 3 great locations here in the area.
Yes, we are located in Sweetwater off New Highway 68. We are located in Cleveland in front of Leisure Time Bowling on Key Street. And we are located in Dayton at the corner of 27 and Florida Avenue.
All right, Claudia Parker, Scooters Coffee. Thanks so much for calling in.
Thank you, Bridget. Have a great day.
Have a good one. All right, keep it here. Mix 1041 WCLE.
Ho, ho, ho. This is Trade-In Claus at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway. We don't care if your old car is bad.